The Denver Broncos are rewriting the narrative this season, standing strong at 8-5 and proving doubters wrong every step of the way. Just months ago, the predictions were grim. Vegas had them pegged at winning just 5 games all year, yet here we are, after a gutsy 41-32 victory over the Cleveland Browns, marking their best start since 2016. This team wasn't supposed to win games like this, but they've shattered expectations, showing resilience and grit that playoff contenders are made of. This win wasn't just another game, it was a message. Despite Bo Nix having one of his tougher outings with 294 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions, the team rallied when it mattered most. Late in the fourth quarter, Nix led a crucial drive, setting up a go-ahead field goal. Then Jaquan McMillion's pick six sealed the deal, followed by Cody Barton's interception to close out the Browns. It's performances like these, where individual moments shine amidst team effort, that highlight the Broncos' growth under Sean Payton. With a 79% chance of making the playoffs and a much-needed bye week ahead, the Broncos are entering the final stretch with momentum and determination. Whether it's Nick Bonitto dominating with 11 sacks or a defense stepping up when it matters, this team is built to surprise. The question is no longer if the Broncos can compete, it's how far they can go. But before we talk more about that, hit that like and subscribe button for more Broncos and all the NFL content. Let's aim for 500 likes on this video. The Denver Broncos delivered yet another thrilling performance in their 41-32 victory over the Cleveland Browns, showing the kind of resilience that defines playoff-caliber teams. Despite a shaky start and moments of struggle, the Broncos proved they can handle adversity. Facing a Browns squad that recently toppled strong opponents like Baltimore and Pittsburgh, this wasn't just another win, it was a test of grit and execution, and Denver passed. Bo Nix, the rookie quarterback, had a mixed night, completing 18 of 35 passes for 294 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. But when it mattered most, Nix stepped up, leading a crucial late-game drive that set up Lutz's go-ahead field goal. From there, the defense took over, with Jaquan McMillion's 71-yard pick six and Cody Barton's clutch interception securing the victory. It wasn't a perfect game, but it showcased Denver's ability to capitalize on big moments. This game wasn't just about individual highlights. It was about a team refusing to quit, from stopping Myles Garrett and the Browns' formidable pass rush to keeping the offense steady in high-pressure situations. The Broncos showed why they're becoming a dangerous opponent. As they head into the final stretch, this win serves as a statement. Denver isn't just fighting for a playoff spot, they're proving they belong. The Denver Broncos offense is finding ways to get the job done, even when things don't go perfectly. Against a tough Cleveland defense, the offense showed flashes of brilliance and resilience. Bo Nix, despite 2 interceptions, still put up 294 yards and delivered critical plays in clutch moments, including a late drive that kept the Broncos ahead. His ability to shake off mistakes and step up when it matters is a promising sign for this young quarterback. The run game, while inconsistent early, showed improvement as Jaleel McLaughlin led the way with 84 yards on 14 carries, averaging an impressive 6.0 yards per carry. His versatility adds a spark to this offense, while Javonte Williams and Audric Estim chipped in with key contributions, including a touchdown from Williams. The backfield depth gives Denver a range of options, keeping defenses on their toes. What makes this offense exciting is its ability to adapt. Whether it's relying on the arm of Nix, the speed of McLaughlin, or the creativity in play calling, the Broncos are showing they can adjust to any situation. With 4 games left and a playoff spot in sight, this offense has the tools to keep improving and become a real threat down the stretch. The Denver Broncos defense continues to be the backbone of their success, stepping up with game-changing plays when the stakes are highest. Against the Browns, the unit delivered a dominant performance that turned the tide. Nick Bonitto once again proved why he's having an all-pro caliber season, adding a 71-yard pick six to his already impressive 11 sacks this year. His ability to disrupt opposing offenses is setting the tone for the entire defense. Stopping a talented Browns offense with a quarterback throwing 58 times and a line anchored by Myles Garrett is no small feat. Yet the Broncos defense managed to frustrate Cleveland throughout the game, making key stops and forcing turnovers. As they approach the final stretch of the season, this defense isn't just solid. It's the reason Denver is now a playoff contender. Despite their recent success, the Denver Broncos still have areas that need fine-tuning as they push toward the playoffs. The most glaring issue against the Browns was the inconsistency in their secondary, particularly with Levi Wallace, who gave up over 150 yards and multiple scores. While every player can have an off game, this kind of performance could become costly in tighter matchups, especially against teams with elite wide receivers. The running game, though it improved in the second half, also showed some struggles early on. With Jaleel McLaughlin leading the charge, the Broncos need more consistency across all quarters. Players like Javonte Williams and Audric Estim provide depth, but the lack of sustained success on the ground in the first half stalled some drives that could have put the game away sooner. Injuries remain another concern, especially with key players like Riley Moss out. The Broncos' defense has stepped up admirably, but the lack of depth in certain positions could be an issue as they face tougher competition in the final stretch. Cleaning up these areas will be crucial for Denver to maintain their momentum and solidify their playoff push. The Denver Broncos defense isn't just good, it's loaded with standout players making an impact at every level. Pat Surtain continues to prove why he's one of the league's best cornerbacks, consistently locking down top receivers and giving opposing quarterbacks nowhere to throw. His presence alone changes how offenses approach the Broncos defense. On the front line, Zach Allen and Jonathan Cooper are anchoring a pass rush that has been relentless all season. Cooper's ability to disrupt plays in the backfield and Allen's versatility along the defensive line make them invaluable to Denver's success. Add in the efforts of Malcolm Roach, who has been quietly solid, and you have a unit that can dominate in both pass rush and run defense. What truly stands out is how the younger players are stepping up. Jonah Ellis, though a rookie, is already making his mark, and Jaquan McMillan has been clutch in critical moments. This mix of veteran leadership and rising talent is creating a well-rounded and dangerous defense that doesn't rely on just one or two players. It's a group effort, and every piece is clicking at the right time. The Denver Broncos have found their identity as a team built on resilience, growth, and collective effort. From a rocky start to their current playoff contention, they've evolved into a unit that thrives under pressure and adapts to challenges. What sets this team apart is their ability to improve week after week, with players across the roster stepping up to fill gaps and exceed expectations. Under Sean Payton's leadership, the Broncos have transformed into a disciplined and determined squad. Veterans like Pat Surtain and Nick Bonitto continue to shine, but the development of young talent like Bo Nix and Jonah Ellis has been equally impressive. Every position group has shown improvement, making Denver one of the most well-rounded teams in the league. This growth is a testament to the coaching staff's ability to maximize the potential of their roster. The Denver Broncos are heading into the most critical stretch of their season, and the outlook couldn't be more exciting. With a much-needed bye week ahead, the team has time to rest, regroup, and fine-tune their strategy for the final 4 games. At 8-5, the Broncos are not just fighting for a playoff spot. They're positioning themselves as a dangerous team that could make a deep run. Their balanced roster, led by emerging stars like Bo Nix and a top-tier defense, gives them a legitimate shot to exceed expectations once again. So what do you think? Broncos fans, can Bo Nix take this team even further in his rookie season? Will the defense continue to dominate in the biggest moments? And what adjustments do you think they need to make during this bye week to finish the season strong? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more Broncos updates as we gear up for an exciting finish to the season.